welcome to our new video. Today I've decided to do the tattoo tag. So for those of you who watch lots of YouTube like me, you'll see lots of people do this one. Lots of videos are called something tag, right? So husband tag, boyfriend tag. I hope to do a husband tag as soon as my husband gets back from working away. So this one is the tattoo tag. Anyway, the reason for this video is not really that long ago, as in like a few days ago, I got another tattoo. And I just thought I would show everybody my tats. I've got, I think, 11 now. How many you got? You just got one? I've got 11 now, I think. So I'll show you as best I can. They're kind of like in weird spots, but they do all have either some sort of like significant meaning, or at least some kind of not significant meaning. You'll see what I mean. Excuse my voice, I've been sick, so it might sound a bit nasally at the moment. But anyway, let's get into it. My first one is on my foot. I don't know how I'm going to show you. Oops. This one. Gross feed on YouTube. It is for those of you who do any theatre or drama or performing arts, it is basically the happy sad faces that make up the performing arts. They're like masks. That was my first tattoo when I turned 18. So 10 years ago, this tattoo is 10 years old. It's actually weathered quite well, to be honest. I mean, it's faded a little, but the ink hasn't bled out too much or anything, so you can still see what it is. Give me 10 more years and it will probably just be a smudge. What are you two doing? Hey? Then I can't remember what my next one was. Maybe this one? It says life, love, and liberty. It's bled out a little bit, but you can still make out what they say, which is good. I guess in, I don't know, 5 years time, maybe less, I'll need to fix it up a little bit, otherwise it will just be like little smudges. And then I got, oh, this one is because, I don't know, it was just kind of my philosophy, still kind of is, even, you know, roughly 10 years later, just to live your life, surround yourself with the people that you love, and free yourself from pain and trouble. And so yeah, that's still kind of my philosophy. I've got quite a few philosophical type ones on my body, reminders of pasts and oh, what we call it, I don't know, you'll see what I mean. Anyway, so here's another one. This is a music note, and it is with a wing. I guess this is still relevant, but probably not as much as when I was a bit younger. But I think that's just because normal life gets in the way and you don't really make time for it. But music, basically. So I've always had a deep connection with certain types of music. I love all genres, basically, and I can listen to songs now and they will remind me of like a time in like a past or whatever. They've got like that deep connection to like a time in my life. So that's what that one is. This one, I think this was one of those ones that really was a bit of a whim. Like, I'm just going to be honest. And I have to be honest with you, this part of it is probably my least favourite. Like, I don't regret any of them at all. What's the point? There's literally no point in regretting any of them, for me, anyway. But that one's like it's just a bit gaudy, a bit like ugly. Like, it's just yeah, it's just not the nicest of tattoos. Anyway, it's stuck on my foot forever, so Basically this part of it is All You Need Is Love by the Beatles. Lots of celebrities have it, actually. Lamar, they'll be over here doing that. Stop it. He's scratching at his paw. Look at Leo. He won't look at me, but he's gonna wag his tail. Leo. Leo. Oh my god, silly dogs. And then this part, which will be difficult to see, but is basically a treble clef and a bass clef that form into a love heart. Basically, I think it's too big and awkwardly positioned, and it's just there, so it's alright. So they were the ones I got when I was a lot younger. And I put them on my feet because just generally, like, feet are gross, like, no matter who you are. Everyone thinks feet are gross, unless you've got a foot fetish, I suppose. Oh, gross. Anyway, so I wasn't concerned with tattooing my feet, and like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of that big blob thing down there, but it's on my foot, whatever. The next one I got, I suppose, would be my back. It's probably very hard to see. Oh, there's a bit of it. There we go. It's basically a compass, it's pretty obvious, I suppose. It's about direction. I think the arrow is only pointed on the point going north, meaning, like, just, you know, in philosophically, meaning just always moving forward. And then I get the one on my lower back, which it'll be too difficult to show you, but basically it's in the position which is called a tramp stamp. And I knew that before I got it, and I still don't care that it's in tramp stamp position, because I really wanted it there and I really like it. But basically, in Italian, it's written the pursuit of happiness. It is quite small, and looking back on it, I probably should have got it a little bit bigger because it's bled out a little bit and it's becoming a bit blurry. So I might have to fix that up in the future. But yeah, basically it means pursuit of happiness. Again, one of my life's philosophies, and that is to keep basically finding things that make you happy, or doing things that make you happy, and if they don't, cut it and keep moving towards pursuing your happiness. Sorry, a car drove by, so they decided they needed to let me know, even though I can see it out the window. But come on, come back. I'll come back in a minute. There you go. What else have I got? And then they are like you know, maybe 5 years old. So the ones on my feet are like 10-ish, whatever. These the ones I just showed you, about 5 years old, I suppose. And then I've got all the ones that circulate my hands and arms. So it's weird, actually. I've gone from feet to like my back and now my arms. Weird. So I guess I got this one, which you can see. Oh, look at my little freckly arms. This is a Unalomi, which is like a Buddhist symbol. Again, another life philosophy type one. This is like when you start life, and then the little squiggles and swirls and stuff represent challenges in life. And then basically the dot means that you've reached enlightenment. No, I'm not Buddhist, but there's certainly parts of Buddhism that I think are beautiful and wonderful, like life philosophies to follow. So that's that one. And there is, I guess, oh, excuse me, I'm sniffly, and I just did that on camera. Great. There are some like deeper meanings as to why I chose particular things. Like I keep going life philosophy, but there's reasons why. But you know, I don't know if we need to get into that on YouTube. At least not just yet. So if you want to know, let me know. But basically just things that I've struggled with in my life, and then that has led to particular symbols. So in the next one, if you can see, it's faded out a little bit, bled out a little bit because of the positioning. So he's lost his tail a bit, I think. Yeah, okay. So this is a semicolon. He's lost his tail a little bit, as you can see. Excuse my gel nail polish growing out. I really need to get it redone. And if any of you are aware, there was a semicolon project, but the foundation was set up basically to help people who struggle with suicide ideation or yeah, wanting to commit suicide. I think it was such an amazing way to bring lots of people together, so you felt like, you know, you weren't alone, because so many people went out and got a semicolon tattoo, and I thought that was amazing. So yes, I have that for different reasons, but it needs a little touch up. I'm gonna, I think actually, oh yeah, and this one, I got a little heart here. Basically I wanted to get a heart, and Ben has got the key. So he got a key tattooed, but at the time I just wanted something small, so I got a small heart here, and Ben's key is like ginormous and it's on his leg, so I need to like maybe upgrade my heart a little bit. It's a bit small, but cute tattoo. One of those ones that took like 2 seconds and didn't hurt. I love those ones. This is my, well, I would say still say favorite. I haven't shown you my newest one yet, and I don't know if that's going to be my favorite yet, but this one is definitely my favorite. Oops, can you see it? Yeah, it's a lotus flower, another Buddhist symbol, and another philosophical life type tattoo. Basically, most of you would probably know is that a lotus flower grows within mud, and it's kind of like, yeah, philosophically, oh my goodness, if I could get a pound for every time I say that word in this video, I would be rich. But basically, yeah, it can grow in dark, dank, muddy conditions, and it can still flower and bloom and be beautiful. And I think you all kind of could read between the lines on that one. So it's my favorite tattoo, and it's definitely the one that people ask me about the most. I think lots of people have always asked me about the Beatles song on my foot, that people like randomly will stop me in the street and ask me on that, and the same with this one. Like when I pay for things at shops and stuff, they'll be like, oh, I love it, what is it? And then finally, well, not my final tattoo, but finally for this video, is this one here. Oh god, how can you see it? Yeah, it's a little girl. She looks like a ballerina, but the idea is that she is a tightrope walker. There's a string of tightrope along the edge there, and there's a little dog. People have already called him Snoopy, but basically I'm a crazy dog lady. No, so the tightrope is representative of lots of struggles. You know, you're walking a tightrope, that's pretty self-explanatory. And the little girl is just a representation of me. And then this dog is a representation of these two. Come here. Doesn't want to be in the video. Did I give you a flight because you were sneezing? These two have been with me. Mama's too busy licking his paw. Mama, do you want to come be in the video? Come on. These two have been with me, Leo for almost 9 years, and Mama for almost 7, and majority of like the things that I've gone through in my life and any struggles have been through throughout that time. So these two have always been here to help me out, stick beside me, give me lots of cuddles, and just give me constant support. So even if they don't even know they're doing it. So that's what that one is. So that's all my tattoos for now. I've got lots of ones that I would love to get. If it wasn't so expensive, like I think I would get them a lot more, but obviously they're worth paying for. Do you know what I mean? So I'd love to get some more. So lots of them, obviously, the life lessons type one. I'd like to get some more travel related ones, but all of the ones I found are a bit corny and not quite what I'm after. So Ben should do a tattoo tag because he is covered. He's got a full sleeve, a chest plate, he's got a small piece across his back, and he really wants to start on his leg piece as well. So he should definitely do a tattoo tag and let you know, because people stop us all the time about his tattoos because they're bright and colourful and really obvious and stuff. So I'm really sorry if you can hear Lamar. I'm going to have to go wash his feet. So when we go walks on the farm, we have to come back and wash their feet, just so that, you know, don't have grass, seeds and stuff stuck in them. And something's bothering him, so I need to go wash his feet. So that's it for us. I hope you enjoyed our tattoo tag. And we'll see you again soon. Bye!